Hey everybody, welcome to another stream. I was thinking about this. The alpha's coming soon. There's gonna be even more streaming. Maybe tomorrow, day off. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But welcome everyone. Hey Drakusha, always great seeing you in the chat. I think you're first today, so that's kind of cool, you know. So you got that going for you. I gotta get moving on this plurality entry. So that's what I plan to do probably for most of the stream. We'll have some fun, other stuff too, of course, but it's probably what I'll be primarily working on. And I have been doing more work on it. It's kind of hard to see right now because everything's on, but hopefully by, at least mid-stream or quarter of a stream, third of a stream, I'll be starting to make it move, and that'll be fun. So that's what we are working on, and this is so far too in that sense. So kind of mentioned I've been working on it a bit off stream. Had a meeting today, so I only had so much chance to build this evening, but hoping to be able to catch up today, right now, because that's be done pretty soon. This is what I mean by just budgeting certain time for these contests. Okay. Alright, well, now that I'm essentially set up, let's go ahead and fucking turn on the camera. Alright, there we are. So, wait, let me position myself a little bit better here. I think I'm... Okay, there we go. I'm a little off to the side. I don't necessarily mean to be. Still nailing down some of the stuff here. And I was thinking about it, and I think I literally might start wearing different green t-shirts and shit, you know what I mean? And different stuff to kind of blend out more, on purpose. I might even get like some green paint and just go something sometime, you know what I mean? So I want to have fun with the idea of like, if I'm going to be seen, might as well make it kind of interesting. I say, I don't know. I know Conrad's really, for the FaceTiming on the streaming. But, like as we know, there's a fair amount of us who aren't even watching the fucking stream as much as we're listening to it anyways. Oh, and I'm okay with that. I have no beef with that. So how's everyone doing? How's the weekend been treating you thus far? What did you think about them Game Jam results? It's always fun post fucking Game Jam results, isn't it? Rogue Zombie. Did you enter something that won in this Game Jam for the Smurfs? I don't even fucking remember, dude. If you did enter and win, not surprising. Yeah, it's Sunday. I'm working too. Oh, well, see, you probably would have won something. I realize at this point, like, I think I might be one of the most hardcore fucking Sandbox streamers, like, stream all the fucking time. So I was just saying right now, it's like I might take tomorrow off because we know the alpha starts Wednesday, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to take too many nights off during the alpha. Yeah, probably. So we'll see. But I will probably be on. I think Max is still planning to go live to later today, and I'll probably hang out with him and like I said, I might just kind of get ready for the week. You know, um, I'll probably still be lurking and hanging out in the chats and stuff like that in the morning. Um, but so I might just kind of chill or kind of catch up on things I have to do. So both, you know, it's not that crazy hectic for me ultimately. It's like, yeah, I'm busy with shit, but you know what? It's like good busy because I'm not like a construction worker or someone who's going to do backbreaking fucking labor for underappreciated value. So I'm never really complaining about what I do, you know, ever. Yeah, it actually is, and kind of like how we saw with the riddle, how the riddle was solved, like right about the time he's like, I want to get out there here right now and solve this riddle, and then it was solved. That was hilarious. But I know Half Dork was probably in it for the sport more than the winnings. I know he obviously would like the winnings because he is trying to survive in this space too. But um, you know he likes that kind of thing. Yeah. And being in Game Maker, it is almost like you're solving riddles all the time, and so it's like right up his alley. So it made sense. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna like a fucking mantra, man. Never got. Let's try to finish the experiences the same week they're released. Let's try to complete all of the experiences, and let's encourage each other to do so, just based off of prior alpha experience, really. Mama John's. Well, yeah, man. Like, I don't. I like when I get pizza places, I get it from smaller places. Like, I don't really get too many chain pizzas anymore because they suck. So, a funny story. And it's a pizza story. It's not really that funny as much as like something you would think, right? Um, it was during like I was looking for places that would deliver Mexican, right? And I'm just like, huh, this place is pretty high rated. I'll give it a try. And so I give it like my usual run through because I like shrimp burritos, things like that. So I'm like, let's try their shrimp burrito, and their salad. Like, oh, it's pretty good. And I ordered it a few times, but I seen these pizzas, like these Mexican pizzas that they were kind of showcasing different times. And I'm like, the fuck, you know what I mean? And we're not talking like Taco Bell Mexican pizza. We're talking like full on fucking pizza, right? But you could tell there's some kind of difference in the toppings. And so I saw they had, different meats, and they actually had another shrimp pizza. And so I tried this thing. I'm like, holy fuck, this is like the best pizza I've ever fucking had. And it's like from a Mexican place doing like Mexican pizza in a sense, because it is kind of like almost like having like this like shrimp fajita pizza with like a cream sauce. It's fucking amazing. They do have like a asada one where it's almost like you're eating an asada burrito, but it's not. It's like with the pizza texture, amazing stuff. Love to be sponsored by those guys. Fuck did I call that again? Not too long from now. What is it right now? UTC. Okay, so about 16 hours from now, it will be closed. So I got a little work cut out for me here. And that's why I'm also probably not. If all goes as planned, I may or may not stretch today's stream out. I know it's weekend and all. But I fucking hate doing all like the video and I fucking hate that part. Like so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, there's 175 nodes. I'll be just under that. That's kind of another reason why I name it with alphabetic conventions, because I can tell, like, if I went through Z how many times. You know what I mean? It lets me kind of know on the fly roughly how many nodes I got. Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. Then you gotta let your fucking computer render that shit. And it's just, I mean, I understand why, but still, it's like, because I know especially they want, like, especially now just verifying that things aren't, like, you know, way over those fucking limits, you know? Because something tells me if it's like one node over, they're probably not going to disqualify it either way. But either if it's going to be a winning one or not, they're not going to tell you like "fuck you" for one node. I just kind of doubt that. I think they're looking for people like on this instance. If it's blatantly like 300 or 400 nodes and it's like super inefficient, like you can just look at it and it's inefficient, right? Like, I think that's kind of things, and usually those entries aren't necessarily going to be that high quality anyways, honestly. So. But it does kind of constrain, like, your, like, it affects the style that you have to work in, because like even this, like right now I have to kind of whittle it down. Like my grand idea isn't as grand in this entry, because there's no way I'm going to be able to do it with 175 fucking nodes. So make sure I'm not going to knock anything over here. Just kind of getting some ideas here. I got a better idea now. Okay, that one had that thing I just finished doing had to be kind of specific, just because it's part of the painting and in terms of some of the lines. But now I think I'm gonna take a little bit of a shortcut. Let's do pretty sweet. Because I already exported my lightning, so let's do that. I think I'm gonna use my already kind of established lightning and just mod it. So kind of serve the purpose. It's already, all the hierarchy is already there. Okay. Yeah, and you know, I can see there could be like even a tactic in that. You know what I mean? So I mean, because if you think about it, this makes it difficult for like sort of like the same sort of people, to one person to win both contests. You know what I'm saying? So even if you know you are like a vox machina, you know what I mean, it still makes it fucking difficult, like for you to whip out two contest winning entries. You know. So on that end, I can kind of see why you'd almost want to do that, and you can see how there's a huge difference in the subject matter. So like this one is very much like an abstract art contest, while the, was it Rainyverse, I believe it's called, is very focused on this sort of you know, fantasy existence. Um, so yeah, not a bad idea, you know, sometimes. Yeah, and certain strong suits, you know, things like that. I'll look at my overall hierarchy, because these are things. Oops. Okay. These are things. I'm trying to think, like I said, naming convention as I bring the lightning in. Let's turn my painting back on for now while I save it. Let's save that. Okay. Yeah, it makes it more difficult, you know, definitely, to do that. Like, I mean, it's not impossible. Like, okay, like if you're a professional level builder, but and you have a lot of time on your hands, absolutely possible to kind of do two high quality, um, 2 high quality entries in 2 weeks, shall we say. I mean, but it's also time. Like how even with mine, I only have so much time. I'm only allotting so much time because like I only have so much of it. So okay, which one is this? This goes out like that. That goes out like that. That goes out like that. That one goes out like that. That one goes like that. It balls out. Okay. Okay. A little more erratic. Okay, this one goes kind of in all directions. Okay, so it's probably not that one. I think it's gonna be might be worth using. Okay. But yeah, it's kind of where, like, I can see where that having, having 2 different contests around the same time scale does make it kind of more plausible for more people to win other than some of the usual culprits. You know what I mean? No talking shit, all due respect, because it's just some people are just that good and they just keep fucking winning and shit. Well, Zombie knows how it is. He keeps fucking winning game jams whenever he enters them. Yeah, everyone has their strong suits for sure, and you'd hope that your entry kind of plays to that strong suit, you know. Well, yeah, and then some people just don't enter too. I mean, like how you guys know, I don't enter all the contests. Okay, so I want this, but I don't want all the animations. So let's just export this one. What the fuck are you? Oh my god, there you are. That's there. Okay, well, I mean, I'm trying to think what's the quickest way here, but you know what? I think I might just import and get rid of the fucking animations I don't need. That's probably going to be the best route, actually. But yeah, I do think we're going to see more and more new faces and new creators, especially after this alpha. That's usually how it goes. Where the fuck did I export those lightnings? Okay. Huh. Maybe I put it just in the assignment. Let me see. No. Okay. Looks like I'm exporting the lightning again. Because I don't want to go looking. Okay. Let's just I misspelled lightning. Another one. But it's okay, I know what I'm talking about. Like that, it's just a rod. Okay, maybe I won't get rid of those yet, because I can copy and paste those. Hey, Hollow Hill. Welcome. So this is already going to probably go off unless, and yeah, it's not. It's 0, 1. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So yeah, this one pretty much is useless anyways. So let's kind of just get rid of that. So we're going to go to L01. It's going to go crazy from some other spot here. Okay. Oh, actually, I don't want to do that. I want to do all these. This thing is so big, it's kind of hard to tell where my asset is. There we go. This has to probably be pointed this way to make a little better sense. Oh, actually, no, it doesn't. Oh, it kind of does. Well, that's okay though. So I gotta get this thing done as fast as I can, to some degree. Like I said, I'm just kind of putting an arbitrary, like, alright, I'm done time. And then wherever that's at, that's what I'm turning in. So let's just see what that looks like. Oh, yeah, that's right, I forgot to fix that keyframe. Important thing. If you modify stuff from, if you grab things from other templates and then modify the keyframes. Oh wait, I think I might have just done that mod on the wrong keyframe too. So yeah. So if you do like I did, and you're on the wrong keyframe, this is how you fix your mistake. You copy that, and you paste this right there. You pretty much fix your mistake. No calculations needed. Alright, now let's look at this. Okay, we need to make it happen more often. And it looks like I need to switch it the other way. Or take it to the other side. Okay, it does need to be flipped. So I want that to go towards the center, not away from it. That. Then what was it? Oh, I gotta copy and paste that keyframe again. Here we go. Now let's look at that. Okay, on the other side. That side. Okay, that side. Okay. We're gonna change your color to something more like this, or maybe even like this. Make it emissive. Oops. Alright. Oh, no, I want to be better. Let's try this one. Yeah, there we go. So, we are into Sunday now. Hopefully your weekend has been pretty decent so far. Okay, cool. Because I can also make that move and stuff as well, so. Hey, Arch flew. think this is gonna work. Once I get everything in place. Oh, hey, I just did it again, didn't I? Oh my god. I did. Okay, I grabbed the wrong one. Okay, can't undo anymore, so there we go. Spark controller. This is the one. I'll put it back on the keyframe that I want, and now let's do that. Okay. Like this. I'm going to copy you. Okay, now let's see how this looks. I'm going to zoom out and kind of go like this for this time. So. Okay. Alright. Because I can change all the directions, of course. That's kind of looking at how much I have to alter it. Okay, that looks like it needs to even be lighter, so that way it's more apparent when it flashes on the side here. Yeah, kind of lose it there. So let's try this out. For something even brighter, so let's try this one. Oh, that's pretty sweet looking, yeah. Always fun when you win shit. Especially when you kind of like it, It's even better. Yeah, it does look good. Okay. But yeah, it still doesn't necessarily shine out enough. So it's probably going to have to be closer to this white. Let's try maybe in between. Wow, that made almost no difference. Hey, Voxmaker Mark, welcome. So I like how it's sort of alphaing out my swatch path right there. It's kind of fun. So I'll play it that more. Oh, that's cool. Pickaxe Masters Voxel. Which did I miss that? How did I miss that? That's a thing. I don't know if that's a thing. If it's a thing, I want to know. I think Pickaxe Masters does have another one of those really fun designs they got going on. Okay, yeah, that's much better. Alright, now let's just fix it to be, like, better. Like, it's just... my lightning needs to get good. Small one. Oh, wait, there it is. Okay. Let's see how that looks right now. Oh, okay. Yeah, by all means, drop the link in there. And then it's all moving for some fucking reason. Oh, that's right, because it should be like that. There we go. I kind of like that one. Maybe move it in closer. So I kind of want to play with the idea of these streaks going through both sides of the planes for artistic blah blah, reasons. Wait, the hell happened there? No, there. There should be nothing with that. Yeah, I mean that's is definitely an advantage to some for having so many contests at one time, like we were talking about here. Cool. All right. This thing is pretty fucking big. Okay, and I kind of like the fact that the main controller kind of oscillates, so maybe it will kind of move. Alright, alright. Okay, let's see. Just kind of checking out some of the motion here. Oh, it does have. Okay, I didn't fix that. That's fine. Controller. Come down like this. Okay. There's some. Okay, this isn't doing shit right here. Or I'm not seeing it. What the hell's going on? Okay, it's just going the other way. It's just not showing it to me. So maybe I'll rearrange these, because I totally missed that. Okay, so where are you? Okay. Let's see a little tighter, shall we? Yeah, I somehow missed that one too. But I know, like, okay, like even like Blaze games with their competition, they specifically wanted everything reported on Twitter to help kind of, I mean not Twitter, I mean Discord, to increase engagement on the newly formed Discord channel that's going on with Blaze. And so it could very well be something similar in that respect. They're just trying to get more activity in the Discord for now. That's usually why. I'm completely speculative. I haven't talked to them specifically, or heard the recent stuff on the, oh my god, on the Wednesday mining. I haven't been able to catch it lately, so I haven't been able to hear the latest announcements. Reposition. So that's good. Oh, so yeah, you have to make sure this is switched back to square tweening, so it doesn't do that. That sort of little subtle slide back to the other side. And that usually happens when you change things like this right now. Let's see, there it goes, back to square. This should repeat what we just saw. Good. I mean, something's better than nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then how usually if it's a smaller prize pool, that means a lot of times you don't have as hardcore of competition coming in and taking away all the prize money, you know? Okay, so we got an issue here. Okay, go back to our controller. Why are you moving so much? Why is that way out there? There you are. Okay, it's my fault. That's why it's way out there. Oh, okay. Whoa. Huh. And this guy's gotta move over now. Oh, fuck. Oh, wait. This is both of them. I was like, why is that breaking? So this is square. Okay, and now it's not going all crazy on us. We gotta bring this one in now. Yeah, that'll be number 2. It really it's almost even nothing to do with these competitions. It has a lot to do with like interest for me, more than kind of like the prize amount. So I mean, like this one, like I said, it's kind of like an abstract art kind of thing, and I don't mind just kind of participating for the hell of it, you know. Starting to make more sense. Green color is fairly trippy. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be like right at the edge of the nodes on this. Yeah, no, sometimes one animation does win, doesn't it? as far as I remember, I think it was only the mech contest that Sandstorm put on where they specified, like they wanted X amount of animations. Let's look at this. Okay, because that's in between frames. I guess this one needs to be adjusted. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's see. I might be able to get rid of just doing this. Yeah. I mean, some of the entries that we saw with, some of the other contests, we pretty much only saw one animation too, so that's definitely possible. Let's see where the number B is at here. Oh, I think that's why the bar is right there. So if I go down, I can't go down. Yeah, it's not doing shit. Oh, that's right, because it's going to pop up over here. Boom. Okay. Alright, step back for a moment. You gotta start somewhere, Wicked. Everyone's shit looks kind of fucking, stiff at first, shall I say. When you do animations, things like that. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, all day, Bjorn. I think a lot of those who catch my streams a lot. Yeah, they know. Fucking, I replicate lightning at will, man. I'm trying to see like the interplay between like the two different sides and like ones like this that don't need to come straight out. You know what I mean? Well, I'm sure someone's gonna do it. I mean, we all inspire each other to do different things. Like I said, Blaze Games inspired my lightning creations because of the hammer. That thing was just like, I was like, whoa, that's fucking cool. so I'm like, well, I want to try to do some lightning. And then that kind of really sparked it, all puns intended. So I said, we all inspire each other to do our own take on some of it, and everyone's going to be different. Like how I'm making my lightning path is going to be completely different from yours, even if we tried to do the same one. And it all has its uses, right? I'll be able to stage the contrast with yours. Maybe. Unintentional, Yeah, I'd be happy to do a lightning pickaxe, kind of commission. Oh man, I forgot to do the thing. I forgot to do the fucking thing. See? I didn't do a thing. This shouldn't... Okay, did I not copy that or something? Because this should look like it does nothing. Okay, what the fuck, dude? Oh, because I just did it again. Duh. Okay, alright. This is tripping. Save this. Alright. Fuck. Okay. probably needs to be recalibrated. To learn animations. You mean like for Voxedit, like, or just in general, like animations? Because I think there's some pretty good beginning tutorial ones out there for Voxedit. Well, and that's kind of where feel free to ask, here, like, because I don't have to work on this shit on stream. I work offline too, so. And even though, like I said, the deadline is coming up shortly here for this entry. Whatever. I guess there's a certain time I have to work on it, and that's it. Like I said, I'm not doing this going, oh, that sand's mine. That sand is mine. That's not what's happening. So, like I said, to me, it's just fun. Fun enough for me to, like, basically take time on stream to do, Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I did go into that on during the monochrome thing. It might be clipped too, so that's another thing. Archflu, if there's anything I've done on my streams, like, a lot of people have clipped it, but like how if there's something specific, like how even if you want me to get down to the same context, like how I'm doing lightning on this abstract piece of paint. Let's say you have a lawnmower that you wanted to, like, spark or something. You know what I'm saying? I can just dummy up something real fast, and then kind of show you. And you can clip it and review it whenever you need to. And to the same degree, like, that can happen with Game Maker too, or to a certain degree. I mean, I'm pretty good with Game Maker. There's some stuff I haven't tried yet, but I also don't mind just trying, even on stream. Like how we're talking about the interface thing. Like, I know how theoretically I understand how it's done. I've played around with some stuff, but haven't necessarily made a full-on interface. But that sounds kind of like a fun project just to kind of explore on stream to me too. So, like I said, if bring those suggestions. I do want to hear them because I want to help, and then it does, just makes better content for all of us. Really, like I said, I'm not. This isn't my only work time. I'm just kind of sharing, what I'm working on, in these sort of for X amount of time, Those, space have such strong animation backgrounds too. I mean, let's go around. So, there's some stuff like how, you heard me talk on the GMAE, right? How we were doing the robot dog, and how I was showing how, like, there's certain considerations for your subject matter that sometimes you have to think about, like how if you're working with the standard model, and you're working with the mammal model, it breathes, right? And it's like a robot's not going to breathe. So, like, you have to kind of take that consideration with some of your subject matter and what you're doing to make a convincing animation. Those kind of things are also just little nuances, or like kind of just, understanding and in the sense of how you would express gravity on certain things. That's another consideration. I'm kind of not liking how far that one comes out from there, though. Uh-oh. I didn't look at my fucking keyframe before doing that, did I? I did not. That's okay. I can go backwards. Looks like I happened to nail that one. I did, yes. And yeah, there you go. And Wayward, is always a great source for seeing stuff, how it's done. I don't think she always saves her VODs, but if she does, that's a good spot. And if you happen to be on, and she'll answer questions too, like how the same thing goes for her, where it's like her streams aren't the only time that she has to work. It's just where she chooses to share what's going on. And yeah, I would say, and Wayward definitely is a very good source because she's well versed in the ways of the creator fund too, um, and so that those little nuances make a huge fucking difference. It's like it doesn't seem like it, but it really does. Like, and some of it has to do with even technical stuff, where it's not just good habit. It's like your item just won't work if you don't do certain things, and some of those don't come up until you get into that kind of level of box editing, you know. So it's all fun and games till it actually has to go into the marketplace. Let me tell you. I would say also like how Wayward's also an example of another streamer who does kind of the exact same thing. That we do similar stuff where she'll work on stuff where like this is Sandbox style, and then here's something I'm making for like a contest, and she kind of like goes off the rails too. So, hey, Cartros, welcome. And she's on usually like early evening Mountain Central Time, kind of thing, or like mid-afternoon West Coast time. So early evening East Coast. Oh, thanks, Bjorn. So now what I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to duplicate this one because it's orientated the way I want it to for this thing, and then just change the little nuances of how the different tentacles are moving, So it's kind of checking out a little bit here. I'm going to probably bring this in the game maker, give it a whirl. So I haven't done that in a little while, actually. And now I kind of want to get it where it has some lightning going on. There we go. So I want to make sure it exports the right fucking place. But yeah, absolutely. Like, let me know different, if there's certain techniques you want me to explore or demonstrate, especially in Voxedit animation, whatever. I don't care. It can get pretty intricate. It's like, don't be afraid to kind of suggest something pretty advanced, because I get it. Like, there is only so many sources for it, and I am not like, there's very few things I'm gonna go, oh, I don't know if I can do that. So when it comes to animation, it's not wrong, not published. Yeah, that's also a nuanced thing too, because of also depending on how your animation is going. So as I'm saying, bring your subject matter, like how if there's something like really specific to what you're doing, that's cool. Like I say, I'll make like a kind of cheap knockoff version, and then just kind of give a good outline. And then like how like some stuff, like especially with animation, like how you just saw me, like if you have something quick like lightning, like you want to use that square tweening, so that way it just snaps back and you don't see like that kind of floating this way and then it goes ooh, like that. So changing the tweening algorithm is also very important. Let me go ahead and pull up my game maker now. Cool, yeah. I mean, wait, is it the Playboy one over? So hopefully you got that in time. I think the Playboy entry deadline was about 2 days ago now. Now it's Plurality. The arrow when aiming the archer. So like how you have something out in front of like a launcher. Like that's yeah, we can do something like that too. Because I mean, sometimes you like some, if you're trying to finagle the system to do like kind of further distance, that's like two different things. Because you can just make sort of like a target, and then attach it in the game maker space. Oh, cool. All right. Nice. Yeah, you just go for it, dude. I mean, why not? Oh yeah, and that's one of the things too I did want to mention. Okay, like just professionally speaking. Okay, like as things go forward, and more builders are needed in this space. You know what I mean? Including for projects that I'm doing, and I hire people, right? I don't give a fuck how many contests you won. I'm just gonna say that right now. I don't give a shit if you won a contest. Okay, so don't let that be like any marker of professional like requirement. Like I'm not gonna give a shit. Like I won this contest and I think I'm so cool. No, it really kind of depends. Are you gonna fit with the team? You know, like is this something that sounds interesting enough for you for the scale of the project? Because everything else like will be kind of detailed out for you. Like what do you need to do for the job? You know what I mean? Okay. I think I might make my base move a little bit more when it's not lightning. Okay, just kind of looking at that from the side. See that from the dark side now. The dark side. So, keep that in mind. Just because you didn't win any of these contests doesn't mean you're not qualified as a professional. Okay? I think I'm gonna fucking clip that one. Okay, so on this side it looks pretty white, the lightning beam. This way side you get a little bit more of the green, but not as much. So okay, so maybe because in the game you saw the way it rendered in Voxedit, it made it look, it kind of got lost in the background, right? So I think I will duplicate a green one, flip it, put it down a little bit. Okay, all right, this will be fun. You're telling us this is man, you know, what? Okay, I'm gonna pretty soon. I'm gonna make it really easy. Well, I didn't realize I've adjusted my camera to be like I'm still trying to find the sweet spot here, so I might kind of go off of it. Oops, I gotta come back. But I want to get you guys this NFT into your wallet, because there is an Ethereum NFT that's JPEG based or whatever. I was almost gonna see if I can kind of work that into this one, which I still might, but that's a big fucking sign, dude. I don't think I can get that to one asset to do like a massive NFT frame, but maybe. I don't know. But then it also kind of messes up my front back motif shit. So, but it would be kind of cool to have it kind of going back and forth between everything, you know? Oh. Okay. Time is it? Speaking of like winning shit though, let's do some midstream marbles. I'm kind of curious to see if it's doing math for us again. Let me switch back to my because we know how Marbles fucking hates Game Maker. Give me a second here. I will bring this up real quick. Oops, what did I just do? 2 fast clicks. There we go. So I do want to get these to you, you know what I mean? And nice Game Maker. I don't know, because people need art to display in their fucking NFT things, man. I want to make it accessible too, you know. I don't want to like charge too fucking much, you know. Now the Ethereum gas prices have gone down so much, it actually does make it possible for me to kind of give those away too in our prize pool here. So that'll be cool. Feel free to vote on whatever map you'd like to see. I'll pick them too if it comes down to it. Just take it too long. It's getting boring. It's midstream Marbles, so shit goes quicker, you know? Is this being... Okay, no. I thought it might have been being chroma keyed out. So I think part of my stream, like I was mentioning a little earlier, is I'm gonna get different green shirts or green pattern shirts to go on stream with. So I want to blend into the background. You know? No, the image was done with the voxelizer. Here, let me do that link again. I went into this technique last week on using the voxelizer to make an NFT frame, where you can kind of have your picture and the JPEG on top of it. It's a fun little tool. It's a free tool. Just drop the file in there. It turns it into a voxel thing for you. And it'll do 3D models too, which is kind of cool. I'm gonna test that pretty soon myself. I don't know, we'll check. If it's not fixed, I was thinking maybe what we could, because I have a Kukuro too, and so maybe we can do Kukuro instead when Marbles breaks, you know? Exclamation point play. And we'll find which Kukuro shit we like, you know? That'll be fun. But you know, sometimes I'm gonna have to shoot you guys. There's like the red light, green light kind of game on there. Have to admit, it would be pretty fun to shoot you. So, hey, Giona. The enemy at the gates can be a treacherous one, so I would not necessarily expect all of the marbles to be alive at the end of this race. So that's just, but it is a fun one, because as these gates they go over and like the shit falls on you. It's kind of fun. It's pretty fun. No, not a bad choice at all. Actually comes up relatively often. Vox Machina has the best time though at 1:34. Noble's coming in here to win, but now we have Giona and Noble, and I think we have Karatros too. We have some really strong, lucky marbles here. Wait, do we have Karatros? I don't know. If he was here, then he disappeared. Karatros, exclamation point play, buddy. he's the one of the only few I'll call out like that on chat, just because we have, it's a game that we play now. Oh. See, there we go. So, yeah. Trying to stack. Gotta stack all you guys with these fucking tickets. Oh yeah, and then whitelist too. I have to review my winners thing from last time. But if you're not on the whitelist for the Goblin Battle cards for Kingdom of Sakar, King of Crypto, put you on that. Alright, let's get this race started. It took you 5 minutes to keep going. Yeah, because there's a couple of different obstacles that'll kind of knock your momentum, you know. Well, the fastest time on this stream is 1:34. You gotta watch out for those gates. Hey, Recon Dad. Oh, see, Bjorn fell off already because of those damn dirty gates. Sorry, Bjorn. Not a great start for you. I think I might fall off right now. Oh, maybe not. Appreciate the lurk, man. If you swear you're awake, Recon Dad, you know? I don't know why I'm out front so far. This is bullshit. Oh, I think I might have just gotten jettisoned off the map. Let's see. Oh, I got knocked backwards. Okay, I didn't fall off. Got Woke Zombie out front right now. Jakusha Keeper Top Shot stuck at the back. So you are here, okay? Because sometimes you're like sleeping and then you're kind of there and then you're not. But I'm glad you're here, buddy. Oh no, there goes Buckley Park. Oh, Jonah. Oh no, Archer flew. Comes Karatros and I. Oh yeah, no, I forgot which one that. I think that one's called something Siege. Can't see all this. Okay. Looks like the bridge was triggered early enough to no one fell off. Uh-oh. Noble just got jettisoned. Oh, Woke, you're right there, dude! And you got denied by those piston-like fucking pylons. They'll do that. They look innocent. They look like they're easy enough to traverse. But then they fucking knock you off. So we got Karatros coming in with the wind. Okay. Alright. My winner sheet. It perpetually keeps growing. It's growing and growing. And growing and growing. Okay, let's see if it's gonna math for us tonight or not. Okay, let me just in case. Let's see. Yeah, it's still broken. Marbles is still broken. So we're gonna have to do our makeshift way. Let's be 3 points. And then we got Wicked with 2. And then we got, oh, I don't fucking count. Alright. so right now, Wicked and Karatros out front. Let's get into the next race. Oh no. So just pay us slightly more, Woke, and get the better quality pizza, my man. It's worth it. For you, it tastes better. It's not GMO cardboard, you know? We'll all feel better about that, you know? Sometimes it's worth converting that extra 3 or 4 sand, you know? Okay, there. Where is everybody? Okay, we got 11 this time. Who are we missing? Who are we missing? I'll give it another moment. Midstream Marbles. Goes a little faster. So, like I was saying, hope everyone's weekend's going good so far. Get ready. Start training now. Alpha 3 days away. If you thought you were gonna sleep more the next 10 weeks, you're wrong. So, even if you're like, how long? It won't take me long to do all those quests. Surely, no, it's not the quest. You're gonna get stuck in a fucking social hub with the rest of us, fucking and dance on someone's stream. We're gonna be chatting about a bunch of random stuff. Just get ready. No more sleep. It's hard to avoid. I know how that goes. Snowy Lepus, Lepus zombie. Yeah. Conrad's like, oh shit, that's right, that does happen. Fuck. And Conrad's probably thinking this. I didn't even know who the fuck any of you were at that time, and he still got sucked in. I'm sure. So, now you know. Now you know us too. Now imagine what's gonna be like in those social hubs. Like, hey, let's all just try to beat our own times for the parkour thing now that there's a fucking leaderboard. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're gonna be stuck there parkouring our ass off because there's a fucking leaderboard now. Even if we know we'll never touch the top of it, we're still gonna try to fucking do it. Watch. It's gonna be great. And then we're almost gonna all be hungover after 10 weeks. Some people might not make it to their keyboard for a couple of days afterwards, you know? We'll get back a week later and say, where's my memorabilia? When memorabilia? Memorabilia? Where's the memorabilia? I'll be laughing at Rufu because he's going to have to deal with all that. So... yeah, that's like, it is like a season though. I mean, like how in terms of like, you know, Battlegrounds or Fortnite, it's usually what they do. Yeah. Oh, Rancon Dad, you were still... oh, fell off. I think Drakusha found a way to fall off too. Drakusha either wins or finds a weird way to fall off. I've noticed this. We all have different marble trends, right? Like mine's kind of sticky, or wins. Some people's fly off for no fucking reason. Looks like Archer Flu comes in for the win. How to do this ad hoc system. Scorekeeping. That's okay. It's still fun. And, you know, like how I mentioned, right? There's this pretty neat project on Theta called Battle Pugs, right? And they're gonna come to. They already have a team to bring them into the Sandbox, and it's one of the teams listed on the website. And I see, you know, the guy there who runs it having to manually enter everyone's names because of like data isn't integrated with Twitch. And I'm just like, damn, dude, like he has to work way harder to kind of do what we're doing. He's still doing it, and that's the dedication in the space, really, right there, you know. To others in Sandbox, Alpha needs some refinement, maybe, you know. Well, yeah, certain groups are going to be a little bit more like reluctant than others when it comes to the blockchain part. Yeah, because like on the other hand, I know some of us have people who want us to tell them, hey, what's the newest blockchain game that I could try to get rich on? So. Doing some cleaning up on the sheet here. meta chain. Yeah, Kingston knows what's up with the battle pugs. More hardcore battle pug than I am, man. I mean, I missed the drops, and then so I just had to wait. Like, this bearish market works great for snagging them. So I was just waiting until the right moment to snag one, and then once I at least had one, then I figured, okay, now let's interact a little more, because I'm not just like, you know, have a little more skin in the game to some degree. But I truly am hoping that, like, my battle pug, which is the shaman pug, gets translated to some voxel version that I get airdropped or something. Because I wouldn't doubt that happens, man. Homie in charge is fucking cool like that. So, yeah, see, like $10, and like the floor on that. I mean, it's not astronomical. That's the cool thing about it too. But it's still around $60 right now. So, like, how, yeah, if you got in at $10, maybe not pretty well, you know? Get nervous they're gonna rob their house or something. That's pretty funny, Bjorn. I know some people are like deathly afraid of it, and that's kind of where, like, I recently I did say battle pugs. Yeah, like I said, and then I want the project has advanced like pretty far enough now towards it's definitely and like I said, the market kind of balances out right now towards like good to kind of bring it up, because yeah, you can get in pretty cheap right now. There's a lot of different airdrops for holders and things like that, and then I know they have a bunch of really cool stuff in mind for once the Sandbox integration goes live, so pretty fun. Oh really? Okay, well shit. Okay, let's okay, fine. Let me do it. That's fine. Oh, go with the drop. Hold on a second. Okay. I'm wondering if I should go to drops or if I should just go to marketplace. Let me check out the drop thing, and I'll pull this up. Alright, there we go. Let me yank this guy out so I can get it onto our web browser. Give me 1 second. Okay. Oh, because it's too fucking low. Let me bring it above our marbles. I'm like, why is it not being shown? What's over here? Okay, there we go. Bigger. You get bigger. We don't really need that part, so we get bigger. Oh, we kind of do actually, because I want you to see the address at least too. I know that, yeah, it's good for confidence building. Okay, whoa, OBS, you're snapping all over the fucking place, dude. Okay, here we go. So yes, exclamation point play still active. Okay, so here are the battle plugs. The drop's closed, of course. You have the second edition mint that obviously sold out too, and so this is the original page. They're poof gone. Okay, now we're going to marketplace, and to find the marketplace, you're gonna go on. Where the fuck are you now, man? Oh, this gave me the bullshit marketplace fucking view. Hold on. Let's go back. Let's go home. We're gonna go back to the marketplace like this. Okay. Wow. It's quirky. Data drop's a little quirky. Okay, hold on. Thanks for embarrassing me, Theta Drop. Thanks for embarrassing me, Theta Drop. Alright, here we go. This is the homepage. Easiest way to get to it. Alright. That's the drop one, and then you see it gets to the marketplace. Now here, this the partners. Is for some reason it doesn't always show up for me. So if you go to partners, you go to more, then you go to highest gaming club, right here. Click on that motherfucker, and so now you see you have recently listed stuff, and you see how that previous drop, which was like $50, now is at 237 on the lowest for the mint pack. And so let's go and look at like the low side, right? So right now, floor is $55. And you got Kung Fu Pug. I mean, look at fucking Kung Fu Pug. Isn't that a fucking badass Kung Fu Pug? Assassin's Creed Pug, basically. Night Pug. Like I said, I got the Shaman Pug. The Swamp Pug. Boxer Pug. I want to get Boxer Pug. I want Desperado Pug next. Yeah, hey, I still have it up and still get my fucking theta field, dude. Like, it's just easy enough for me leaving the back. I have an edge node still. Venture Pug, Gnome Pug, Archer Pug, whatever. And this is just the kind of easier to buy shit. Wizard Pug, you know, Aztec Pug. I'll have to get me one of those someday. Yeah, fucking Ninja Pug, 98. You start getting as you get more elaborate. I mean, look at Mariachi Pug, you know. Yeah, Gnome Pug. It's smaller. That's what's kind of cool too. It's a little bit smaller than the rest of them. You can kind of see. All kinds of damn pugs, and there's more to come. Like, there's more drops all the time. These things are happening, right? Shadow Walker Pug. You got Mobster Pug. Mobster Pug, right? Alien Pug. There's the second edition, and you can see that's where the Alien Pug came from. Mobster Pug. King Pug, Monk Pug, Frost Ninja Pug. They have a certain amount of additions. So like let's look at King Pug here. So there's 14 for sale. Let's go ahead and click on select and buy so you can see how many. Okay. See, it looks like King Pug may have only had like 100-ish probably, I'm guessing. Because you can kind of tell like how many editions are, even if you don't know for sure by like which ones are selling at like which numbers are selling at what. Usually the higher numbers are you know towards the lower price end. But damn, dude, this King Pug at 288 is kind of a steal because everyone else wants like 400 something, you know. Yeah, they all are different, and there's only so many that are made of each pug. And so that's also why some of these are a little more expensive than others. Oh my god, really? Really? Theta drops embarrassing me again. Let's go high-low so we can kind of wait. Okay, yeah, so here's edition low to high. And so here's some of the lowest edition, where, like this Gladiator Pug. This guy's pretty sweet. Let me go and see if tabs will work better for me. Okay. There's only, okay, see, there's only 50 of these guys. Patriot Pug, 28. So some of these have very high rarity to them. So let me go back. I'm gonna go like this way. And then here I'll link this marketplace link directly in the chat so you can check it out. And yeah, Kingston Dude is definitely the authority on battle plug stuff. So if you do have any questions, and Kingston Dude 20 is here, he will be able to answer that way more fucking accurate than I can. So I highly recommend. There's other projects on Theta that are going to be coming into the Sandbox. I think like Tegons or something like that. I know some ones, but it's like the Battle Pug universe, I think, is just more appealing in general. Because as you can see, their fun is just pixel art, and then you're gonna tell me these things are they're probably not just gonna move in the sandbox. They're probably, I mean, those are sprites, man. That's a 2D game roguelite ready to happen. You know what I mean? I'm sure they thought of this. You know, I'm not like I said, maybe a roguelite. I was like, no, really? Oh, who would have thought? You know, fucking Battle Pugs, good shit. Alright, let's do our last race. That gives time for 14 of us to join in on this last race. Always a chance to win a prize each race. We do have a Grand Prix winner who gets stacked with even more tickets. Boop. So I think I've tested everything. Oh wait, oh did you? Oh Nate, I think you might have just missed it. Yeah, right. Like dude, like I said, I think that once these guys come into the Sandbox, I think those NFTs are going to have quite a utility to them, because, like I said, the founder, main organizer dude, Kingston. What's homie's name again? I'm fucking blanking on it right now. And I feel like a dick. Like, Heist Gaming, main guy. Hey, and hey, thanks for the cheers, buddy. I totally really appreciate that. Hey, Drakusha's out front. Um, yeah, like I said, the Battle of Pugs. Yeah, Heist Gaming. You know, and really neat project. And from what I've seen, and one of the cool things about that project is what the community was able to get the drops happening, because High's Gaming Club was one of like the early Theta TV streamers, and a lot of them haven't necessarily weren't necessarily picked up to kind of keep going, let alone have like NFT drops. And so enough of the community kind of was like, "What the fuck, man? Fucking pugs, motherfuckers!" And then so like, "All right, fine." And yeah, they saw it just fine. So, just look at those things. They're fucking cool little pixel art, little pug things. And the fact that they're gonna like move around and then there's incentives on them, that's great. Jakusha might have this race. Radcon Dad close second. Arch flew down to the wire, but it looks like Radcon Dad beats Arch flew. You know what that means? That means, what's it called? Radcon Dad being Subby Roller. Place below him wins as well. So, we got Drakusha with this win. And it looks like, though, let me see who else we got. Archer Fu has got 3, that's 2. Oh, wow. It kind of looks like you might be tied. Karatros might be tied. Yeah, wait. No. Oh, wait. Well, it looks like Karatros pulls out the overall win, though. Okay, let me just make note of this. Karatros getting stacked with the golden tickets. So, now knowing that Marbles doesn't do shit right now, it's on strike. Like I said, towards the end of the stream, we'll have to do a Kukuro test. So I got that shit, set up, and give it a whirl for specifically moments like this where we have, off-season marble shit. Because that sucks when it doesn't do the math for you. But yeah, we're down to the wire on our entries for the plurality, and Rainyverse. I'm just not doing Rainyverse. I'll rename this. And then we want to. I kind of almost want to bring it again. So, okay. Yeah, I think I might actually. Because I wanted to duplicate the asset down here. So I wanted to duplicate my Spark A, so I can change it to another color and not have to like go and manually change the color in all of them. Fuck that, right? So all right, we're gonna do this again. We're gonna export a hierarchy. And then we are going to, okay, that was lightning tests. It's going to be green, lightning, A. Save that shit. Okay. And now we're going to import that back in so I can change the color with the new model set in there. Did it bring out? Okay, good. Okay, see now we have Spark A-1, so I'm going to edit this motherfucker. But I'm also going to move this to its new spot. Okay. Down, 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 we fucking go. Alright, here we go. Oh, there it is. This asset's so big, it's like you can lose some of these things easily. Zaniness. Okay. We got this, we're gonna copy that, we're gonna paste it on this one, we're gonna paste it on that one, we're gonna go here, we're gonna change this to a different green, we'll try this one. It's like go, 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 right? Now I should have two little lightning systems. Okay, cool. I'm gonna flip this though, because how they're perfectly in sync right now, which isn't necessarily ideal. Okay. Okay, pause you. You see how you can essentially use the same animations and change the position, change the orientation, and then all of a sudden it looks completely different too. Just one of those tips, you know. Alright, cool, yeah. I kind of do want to check the emissions levels on that green though before I get too far again. Let me upload that, get that going. I missed the Smurfs Game Jam entry show, but I did kind of. I seen who placed. I don't know who placed in first. I think I heard that it was like the big cat one or the big mouse one placed first or something like that. It's cool, yeah. Pretty innovative, yeah. Running towards the camera like that. I can pull up my game maker again. Give me one moment. Now in game maker. Oh, you still haven't checked it out either? Yeah, I like skimmed through the front part to kind of just see all the game names, but I haven't had a chance to like watch it. I'm gonna go back and catch up some of the parts I missed with the GMAE too. I had some company at that time, but I did catch a fair amount of it. Let's switch back to the game maker. It was nice to see Wayward up there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. They're struggling with the first place, like, because it was just difficult, or like, what do you mean, struggling in that sense? Yeah, yeah, I did, because that's when I'm sleeping, you know, right in the middle of the day. Okay, a little dark, still a little. Let's see on this side. Oh, there's one that's not missive yet. Still, shit, I gotta change that. Okay, so I gotta bring up bring up the alpha on the green, the extra green lightning, and then I gotta make that one side the missive still. I don't think so. I had to doubt that. Because through the wonders of the internet, I'll catch it later. So it's right there. Okay. Alright, let's go back to Ardilio as I close out Game Maker. So the clock's ticking, trying to keep moving. Enter this contest. Gotta win the sand. Gotta win this game. I'm just fucking around. Okay. Before I forget, let's go to this node. Okay, yeah, we need to do this. So, for you, you're gonna be glowing now. Yay! For you, you're gonna be glowing now too. Oh, you already are. Alright. Okay. You definitely are. Okay. This has to. How do I need to make that one glow? Who else needs glow? You need to glow. You also need to glow. Sand. It's all about the sand. Okay. Yeah, like I'm going to be repeating quite a bit, I'm sure, that said don't let a contest, don't let that make you weigh your ability based on the results of a contest per se, because I said there's no the best. It all just is what happens to fit the contest. And the contest has a purpose that goes beyond just who's the ultimate artist on the planet. We're going to find out now. In this family-friendly Playboy Voxedit contest. If you don't place, you're bullshit. You know what I mean? No, it's not what's happening. It's not what's happening at all. So, don't take it too personal. No, I didn't end up doing one for the Rainyverse, thing, because it's been building, building, building more. Always fucking building more and more. Because why? Because more building has to be done. It's not going to build itself. You can think of... It did kind of feel like that, didn't it? Oh. And you see oh no, using the logo, and see how many fucking logos and Playboys are on all these entries, I mean, maybe that disqualifies all of them. I don't know. Hey, whatever. Like I said, even on mine, it's fun. It's just fun to me, Win, lose, or draw. It's just so I wanted to do some repetition. I mean, that's kind of what is good as an artist. We need a certain level of repetition. Even how I'm doing with this lightning, because you do the repetition, you get better and better at it. You learn nuances, you learn other things to kind of do with it. And to me, for the Playboy logo thing on the shirt, that was repetition, because I wanted to try to do an icon, a recognizable icon on a shirt going into this outer studio thing. We have the Rabbitars, and I think the Rabbitars are supposed to be voxelized too, from my understanding, which I'm sure will be pretty cool. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure they're not going to release like ugly ass fucking voxel models. I wouldn't necessarily mind getting one. It's just like I don't necessarily want to sink that much resources into it right now. And who knows, if I have more, just raw liquidity later, I don't mind paying more in that sense, just because it is like that first collaboration and integration, the quote unquote interoperability that we all seek in our Web3 things, apparently. I don't know. It's like fucking around with the trends. So, alright. And see, this is the other thing I'm going to do on this one. So I'm going to pause it right now. Okay. So I'm going to offset the timing a little bit here. Okay, so that's that one. Because the timing was set up for a different scenario when these originally were made. That scenario doesn't entirely apply now. And then it'll also help make the lightning look more organic in the sense that it's not too synchronized, even though they're essentially repeats at this point, even of shape. But sometimes that familiarity of shape is kind of what also helps sell the illusion. Because I'm sure as any of you if you've seen lightning, there almost is like this impression in your eye of that, the light still. And so that's kind of like this sort of characteristic you can almost simulate by kind of blinking, again. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Okay. Pretty fun. We're gonna bring it again. And see, I think I'm gonna be pushing that upper limit of the nodes, but I gotta get the feeling that like it's probably gonna be around 150 because I kind of already did the rough calculations of like how long were these tendrils of the sparks, etc. How am I gonna do the frame moving and stuff like that? So I have a vague recollection there. I said I don't think I'll be an issue. And face-wise, it'll be pretty low. Like you're seeing, it's like 588 right now. Alright, let's bring it in again. Green lightning. That's 2. Alright, here we go. And that's that one. That was the other one. So let's go ahead and try a different color here. Yeah, it's not that many. It'd be nice. It'd be nice. Turn this so I can easily move it down low. Down we go. Okay. Whoa, why are you way the fuck out there, dude? That important funny. Where are you? Okay, there we are. rotate it too, so it's a little different once again. So this one, we're going to do 90 degrees. Now, I gotta copy and paste keyframes. Okay. Let's go back, give it a gander. Okay, cool. I kind of like that those two kind of go at the same time. Alright, I'm going to pause. Let's give it a save. Let's do another import. Into GameMaker. Just updating it on the marketplace. That's done. So we'll go ahead and now bring up my GameMaker. Give me 1 second. Yeah, how it goes. You have to actually update it for bringing up the GameMaker. Waiting for GameMaker. Yeah, Archiflu, you know, think of what you want me to go into in terms of animation, more advanced animation shit. You know, anyone else too for that matter. And like I said, to a pretty decent degree GameMaker too, so I can kind of get into a lot of GameMaker shit too. Even though I don't necessarily do it on stream all the time. I'm not afraid of GameMaker, shall I say. Like I for one can't wait for scripting, you know. But like how we're seeing, even just the presets are going to make a world of difference. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's give it a gander. Okay, I kind of like those being in sync. That one's kind of moving around. Yeah, let's make those, the base little node thingies move a little bit more when they're not lightning. I'll give it more motion look to it. And like how you're mentioning, Bjorn, like hiding shit, right? I'm going to hide it out in the open. So like how we know that the lightning comes from those bars. And so it's not moving as lightning. I'm going to have it kind of streaking. You know what I mean? And just kind of have it snap to the keyframe right before it has to, be orientated for the lightning. Lightning. Yeah, did that on purpose. Okay. Boop. Let's give it a gander. I have to admit, I kind of do want another doggy. Like, it was kind of fun. Okay. Alright. Okay. The other side will have some too. It'll just be lighter, like kind of a lighter blue color to match, that side. There we go. The one's closer to me. Yeah. I gotta check and see if my camera's flipped. If it is, I'm gonna fix that shit. I might flip it. I don't know. Yeah, still working on the production part. So, okay, we got it in the sun again. Alright. Okay, because I think after I get a couple of more, like the other side, to have a similar sort of arcing on either side, I'm pretty much done adding the nodes except for maybe 4 more. That's what I'm saying. I think I'll probably be around 150-ish once all is said and done. So, because wait, I don't even actually maybe not even that high. We'll say between 100 and 150. I may count. I may not give a shit. I don't know. But either way, I don't think it would be higher than the limit. Alright. Cool with that. For now. Okay. So we gotta do that a few more times. Okay. Let's just go ahead and do that. Get it over with. This one's probably gonna be altered to a fair degree, so I might end up exporting this one just so I don't have to dick with like the orientation, etc. That'll probably be kind of flipped, and the color will be somewhat closer to what I'm going to set it at, which is a lighter blue. Let's go with this for now. We're going to rotate this one. And I'll change the timing on, what do I want to do? I want to do 270. Wait, what the fuck am I fire? Whatever. Good enough. It could be random. It's random now. Okay, and then 3. Here we go. And now we're going to make, okay, that's the original. Let's try this one here. Okay, that one. Oh, not that one. This one. See how this goes. Might be a little light. Maybe one of the other ones will be that color. The center one wants to be a little bit brighter. Okay, let's see how it goes. Oh, it's moving. That's right, I forgot to change the controller. So you see what happens if you don't, copy and paste your controller keyframes. It starts wandering across the map. Oh, did I not paste it there? Wait, what the fuck happened there? Why is that moving? It shouldn't be moving. Uh-oh. What did I do? Oh, I copied the wrong fucking thing. Okay. should be good. I'll refine the timing later because I like that it's kind of close to the same time, but when all said and done, there's probably going to be kind of like a movement in that sense, at least somewhat directional, maybe even kind of like inward. I don't know. We'll see. But I just want to get these set up, so I kind of have to get it rolling, and then just keep moving and getting more of these things done. Rough out the animation so I can get this thing finished, rendered, fucking posted, you know. Import that thing we just did. Boom. Where are you? Exactly. Didn't move. Great shit. I got 13 left. Yeah, only one more of these dudes, and that'll be it for those. I'm gonna make some kind of like larger, emissive, kind of like geometric things on the like over here on the edges. And that'll be it. Like I said, that's where the maybe 4 nodes comes in. We'll see. Just because of the style I want to make it into. Oh shit! I forgot to do it again, didn't I? Copy. Paste. Okay, there we go. There we go. And how you saw I outlined the figure, so the figure in the center is gonna move like the different nodes for that, and so that's gonna also dictate my timing here in a lot of ways. All right, cool. Let's just add that last one, then we'll check it out. Okay, well, let me change that emissiveness too. Let's do this one. Last one here. Joyous time, yeah. Wait, I can't tell. This is gonna be a lot of whack. Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna fix it. I kind of don't think that's gonna happen. There's too much like sand at play, and then like there's supposed to be like quite a few different experiences, you know. So, and it's not like they release it all at once. So I think that's also obviously part of keeping it fresh too on some level, I'm sure. Okay, let's see how we go. Oh, I forgot to do the fucking keyframe thing again. I'm just not being very diligent today. Probably 'cause I'm trying to go faster. Just yeah, get it done. Okay, let's see how we go. Alright. So I have to stretch out the back probably a little bit. Or add a new animation, something. Like I said, I'll fuck with that later. For now, let's just change this color though. Okay, that was that one, that was that one. Let's go ahead and do you. Dude, I don't give a shit if they keep coughing up more sand and prizes though. You know what I mean? Because they're almost certainly gonna do that. So yeah, fucking make the motherfucker 6 months. Just keep coughing up that sand or NFTs and shit, dude. You know, that's how I feel. Pretty sure I'm not alone on that one. And like I was saying, if you play like Fortnite or anything like that, Rocket League, like that's usually how long their seasons are. So like we had to endure fucking Spider-Man for 10 weeks too on Fortnite, you know. So okay, cool. Close enough for guys. Let's go ahead and get this in Game Maker again. Updating. Alright. Pull up the Game Maker. Yeah. Yeah, I'll bet you one sand that that's not the case. That by the end of the alpha, there's probably more players, especially specifically the last week. Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm totally not vaping, but vaping. You're almost certain to win something. Like if you play like it's not just like the alpha passes that happen. Like there's a bunch of shit that happens in between there. Like there's more of those participation contests too. Like so the ones we just got done doing all for everything that was just for the avatars at first. Like those aren't just going to be for the avatars during this because that was par for the course during the whole alpha season too. They're not going to stop it. They keep saying there's going to be more of everything, and so that lead me to believe there's going to be more opportunity to get those kind of things as well. like I said, most gamers are used to like 3-month seasons. That's generally how it goes. Alright, I'm happy with this for now. Let's look at it in the dark here. Interesting, interesting. Okay, it might be 6 more nodes. I'm just thinking right now. I'm like, okay. Eight more nodes. I'm kind of looking at calculating. Like, yeah, I think it's gonna be 8 more. So there's a couple of little touches I want to do. So I haven't made the other things move yet on the side, so that's another part of it. But yeah, I highly doubt that, Bjorn. Like I said, fucking Fortnite, goddamn FIFA, Rocket League, Battlegrounds, Battlefield, Star Wars. 3-month seasons. So we're fucking used to it. So I'll bet you one sand there's more users at the end of the season than to begin with. Don't worry, Bjorn. I understand. This is tense times. You know, as sand holders, Sandbox, you know, supporters, but it'll be okay. We're gonna come out on the other side of this, and we will be triumphant at those early adopters. We are. We dance alongside fucking Snoop here. Snoop's always happy. Look at him. My Snoop's always happy. He's happy. So he knows his $1 million already made him $1 million in Sandbox. He's making more millions of dollars in Sandbox. As much people are gonna make millions of dollars in Sandbox. Yeah, no, I highly doubt anyone's gonna get bored of shit. Yeah, and what do you think the Sandbox is, dude? Square Enix has been subsidizing them since before they announced it. And then what's called Ubisoft just announced their fucking entrance into this shit. So like, yeah, so you're exactly. You just kind of helped prove my point, dude. They've been secretly funding this project because they know it's going to be worth billions of dollars because gaming industry is used to $1 billion fucking days. And they haven't even had $1 billion day yet in terms of game shit for Sandbox. There's $1 billion day in terms of like the Surge. You know, they had over $1 billion day in Surge already, so it's like they're already heads and tails above like a stock trading of even a AAA title studio in the stock market. You know, these guys are doing just fine. Like they're literally paying everyone to play right now. Like they're just like, we don't give a shit. We've already made enough money. We're gonna pay you to fucking play, motherfuckers. And we're like, sure, okay. This makes the blockchain part kind of fun. We all get to share in that a little bit, you know? I wouldn't doubt Snoop's worth getting close to that, dude. Like, you know, I mean, in terms of how they show it, I wouldn't doubt that he might even have it. He's just not reporting it as being, what's it called, himself worth $1 billion. Because it's not always advantageous to do so. Like to say, oh, I'm worth a whole bunch of money, because that means you're in a different tax range now too. So, and a lot of companies don't report their actual earnings specifically because of that. Because like how I always make the the example of Apple. Like, there's no fucking way in hell Apple was the first company to do $1 trillion. No fucking way in hell. No way. You know, back when a billion was like, you know, might as well have been infinity dollars. You know, certain oil companies, certain military companies, certain shipping companies, they've already made this $1 trillion. They just don't say we're making $1 trillion. Yeah. So, oh, wow. Like you telling me that Apple beat Pfizer to $1 trillion? Yeah. You know what I mean? Okay, buddy. Apple beat fucking, you know, British Petroleum to $1 trillion. Yeah, I don't think so. No fucking way. Okay, we're gonna make a new one here. I'll call this glow orb A, even though it's gonna be a fucking square. Relatively big square because we got a big ass model. I clicked on the wrong shit. There we go. Okay, we need one that's like the green. This will tell us a little bit more about our emissions too. Okay, so I want it to be fairly bright like that, but let's see. Oops. Okay, that's definitely a green. Let's center this thing. And I do want it in the absolute center this time, so I'm probably going to make it spin. Although I might make this spin with the controller. That's what I mean by might end up being a little more. You ate the other people's Johns. Well, hopefully hopefully your body's like immune to it now. You know what I mean? You'll be able to process it, and it won't like explode your innards. I think a lot of us are hoping for that for you. You know. When I save the file, I'm going to save it compressed with all the nodes, so that way it's like, hopefully they won't, like, the judges won't see it and go, oh shit, you know. Subconsciously I'm making it easy for them, kind of doing the alphabet naming, you know. Dude, get a different pizza, man. I don't know if you guys have Little Caesars in the area, but you know it's cheaper, not as plasticky, you know. Which is a weird statement to say, but it wasn't always that case, but it is now. Oh, I moved the wrong thing. Oh, no, I didn't. I'm good. I just didn't want to move the controller on that one. And see, like this extra node shit. Why is this happening? And so much they have to tell everyone because they changed local space. Like, this is why local space was awesome, you know? It's supposed to come back. I used to use local space all the time. Oh, I wonder why your stomach kind of didn't agree with you, you know? Mystery. Oh, well, a little too much, oh yeah, don't do that. Okay. Thank you. Almost. That's what the controller's for. Just be able to do shit like that. You know, I know that like oils, you know, can sometimes wreak havoc with the system. You know, so like this too heavy and just causes bad things to happen. You know, maybe that was the case with the sausage and the pepperoni. There's a little too much fats. At least you got that going for you, you know? Alrighty. Well, that's good. That's good. And yeah, those cost considerations can be, you know, a barrier sometimes to certain quality. I get that. I get it. You know. Okay. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side with a different color. Like I said, there might be just 2 more nodes, no controllers, and then it's done with the nodes. Then it's just fucking coloring from here. Or, you know, moving. I mean, animating, not coloring. Oh, that's not great. I was going to do org. Controller. Motherfuckers. Yeah. I just wanted to add hip hop flavor to that by adding the motherfucking yeah, you know? Got it sometimes. Third on your list, yeah, now I get you. Well, good luck, you know? Hopefully it doesn't destroy your insides. That's, like I said, I think that's what we're all hoping for you for. And at the very least, we could say we're glad you're getting some kind of sustenance, you know? And that you're feeling well enough to have the pizza, you know? Well, these are things that were, what the fuck, motherfucker? Okay, I was like, why is this wrong? But it's not. You know, so not something that wasn't, you know, entirely, you know, doable for you not that long ago. You wouldn't want to even order the motherfucker. I can imagine. Okay, I think I might change the color on this one to be more brighter. Where I'm at, I'm fucking spoiled, dude. There's like so many food places. All kinds, you know? Well, that's good you had your appetite, you know? It's not always the case with some of these elements. I mean, I think that's a lot of people, you know, in general. There's a fair amount of us that do that to various degrees. I'm just like kind of curious. Do you happen to be a Taurus in your astrology sign? Tauruses are like usually really into food. They get like crazy with it, man. Tauruses. Okay, right now this is 11 seconds. So eventually that shit's gonna spin. Okay, it means if your birthday is in like April, May, you know, ish time, it would be kind of like that bandwidth. It, you know, and generally speaking, like this in the Western astrology, you know, based off the Gregorian calendar, usually the different signs change like around the 22nd of each month, just generally speaking. So like the 22nd to the next 22nd is usually your signs, generally, because it has to do with like the equinoxes and shit. December 2nd. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that makes you a fucking Sagittarius, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Makes sense. It makes sense, like, you're zaniness, you know. But then again, it's more than just your sun sign. If we're getting into astrology shit, like most people just think, oh, my birthday, and that's it. You have a sign for every single planet that was in the configuration when you were born, and that's just like your natal chart. Like significant moments in your life also dictate kind of certain things in terms of astrological fucking methods, shall we say. I know one thing. It's pretty impeccable how shit does seem to break during fucking Mars retrogrades. You're not a believer, you're not a follower of astrology. I would say just as a observational kind of experiment, just take notice, or during Mercury retrogrades. I'm sorry, Mercury retrogrades. How much shit will disconnect? How much your equipment will break? How much plans will go wrong during that 10ish day bandwidth of fucking that Mercury retrograde? Yeah, I'm a Leo. So yeah, I'm like right smack dab in Leo. So as you guys know, like my birthday was last week, and I'm like on everyone's calculations, I'm fucking Leo as a Leo motherfucker. I have my moon sign is Sagittarius though. So emotionally speaking, woke, that means I get you, buddy. I get you. So listen, I wouldn't call myself an astrologer, but I do know a fair amount of it. Because, like, I know some astrologers do. You can just tell them, like, your birth date, and if you, especially if you give them your location on the planet and time, they will spit out, like, a bunch of shit at you. Like, it's like, oh, you're a fucking Sagittarius with the Pisces rising, and then your moon is in fucking Scorpio, and your Mars is in this, and that means you're born under the Neptune generation of blah. I mean, like this, and like yeah, there's a couple of them who really are like it's impeccable, like how like they'll nail some shit, man. Like kind of like you, it's like what you would think of as like almost like a psychic reading, but it's not like it's this system that they can use, and they're like, oh, that means da 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 da, and then oh, about this time when in your history, which was about 20, you probably ran into something that was difficult, and then da 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 da, which changed you to go there, and then it's like you know like nailing shit. It's pretty amazing. Sagittarius. See, that's a total Sagittarius kind of fucking response. Like you guys have this sort of like zany kind of sense of humor. So, but like I said, when you get into it, really, like a lot of it, your time, place, is also a big factor because those dictate like quite a bit, and it's kind of like what you think of in a lot of ways in terms of like what you think of like Mars, right? Like Mars kind of dictates like how one reacts to adversity, where their passions lie. You know, Venus has a lot to do with your interpersonal relationships as it relates to emotional understanding. Yeah, it's a bitch to spell, dude. Most people just call it Sag. They're like, "Oh, you're a Sag," you know. Um, so it's those kind of things. Well, like if you go way the fuck out, right? Like Pluto has to do with generational mindsets and shifts. You know, they call Saturn the arcane judge because it kind of, as it moves in its transits, it brings a type of cold justice. So like you can be on either side of that. So you're on the happy side or the not so happy side. Yeah. You did. That's pretty funny. Okay, so I think those are done. Let's just go ahead and make our last assets and items. Let me see how big this thing is. Let's see. Will you let me make something that's how big? Let's see. This was 3 something. 3. Hold on, let me look at my files real quick. Pardon me. 308. Okay. So will it let me do something like 320? Let's see. Nope. We'll do 300. Nope. Well, let me do 256. Let's me do 256. Well, let me do 257. Nope, not 157. It's cheating. Nope, 256. Okay, 256, as far as you can make, one shot. Like I said, hence the reason I can't do one big NFT on that one. Okay, so we're gonna make this extend to 64. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill this shit with fairly dark voxels. Boop. Alright, fairly dark voxels. Yeah, there's a lot of like actually metaphysical shit that if you are curious about, that's another thing. Feel free to talk because like I probably have some experience in it. I went really, really far into that realm. Oh, my God. For different reasons. Alright, hold on. Bring this up so I can actually see what I'm fucking doing. When it comes to astrology too, like I can kind of do mini breakdowns of like if someone really wanted to know like some of their signs. I say I just need some doxed information, which could be even DM'd. So I don't necessarily have to say exact date, time, area. I could just kind of go into the signs that would be represented there. So you don't have to fully dox everything. Yeah. Oh no. And actually, if you guys ever want to do an actual psychic experiment online here, like we totally can. I can show you a technique where you will be surprised what you pick out. You know what I mean, it's not about me doing shit. It'll be about like I'll show you this technique that if you do this, I'll like have some random object. I'm like, oh, it's an off-screen object. I'll show you afterwards. But here's your target. Tell me what it is. And there is a technique to do it better. Like you will get better if you do this technique. And you'll come back. You'll be able to retrieve some impeccable information. And that's the remote viewing protocols that some of you might have heard of before. They made kind of like a spoof movie called The Men Who Stare at Goats about some of its origins, but there's more to it than that, and it didn't end, and it went further. See, there we go. Did it. Use my chair one next time. It's like, don't mind that sound. I actually have seen fucking telekinesis though. Like, it's pretty fucking trippy. Oh, did I orientate that wrong? Or is that... Oh, because I flipped the controller. That's right. Small bit of trivia. Well, it's not... I guess it is kind of trivia. I actually did apprentice for a good while with a government psychic spy. Like, so I had actually someone auditing like this remote viewing technique. You know, like my different targets, or help me improve on them and all this other stuff like that. And yeah, if you're willing to put in the repetition, it's like you can do some interesting shit. Levitate freely. Honestly, I honestly do think that, like, in a lot of ways, you're right, that there's a subconscious off switch to most people when it comes to these things. Um, and I just realized I probably should have made this fucking bigger. Hold on. But yeah, because a lot of what you're saying, and honestly, a lot of people do kind of like sort of inhibit themselves through their own belief systems. Because like you might think like, how am I gonna, like, oh, I don't think that would work for me in terms of some of these intuitive you know training techniques, but like just that belief kind of will block you too. Go, 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 go. All right. Oh, too far. Too far. Why are you not? What's going on here? Am I going? I think I fucked it up. Okay. I think I undid that too many. Okay, I'm gonna go back. I did mess that up. Yeah, for a little while, actually, I was doing some like workshops too locally for people who wanted to kind of learn the technique and test themselves in that regard. And it was fun because you had a lot, just all kinds of things. So people looking to experience different stuff. So, all right, Bjorn, thanks for hanging out with us. Always appreciate your presence and your perspective on things. So, thanks for hanging out with us here. I'm sure we'll maraud again soon enough. While I try to slam together this fucking entry. Alright. We gotta chop the top a little bit too, like I do on the other side. Oh, good. Let me change this again so I can see it. I'll probably mention it again, but next month, a colleague of mine actually invited me on to their internet radio show to talk high strangeness. So if anyone is interested, by the time we get to that point, I'll post the link to the internet station. It's free, and we just get into all kinds of topics, like some of the stuff that we talk about here from time to time. My friend whose show it was, man, they have a fucking crazy story. But like I met them at one of these conventions, right? And I heard their story. And I'm like, dude, what? That sounds like either like one of the wildest stories, or it's like completely made up. And this happens to involve like a very popular band in the world. And you kind of look up her experience, and you're like, holy fuck, they really did go to court. That really did. and all this other shit like that. And it's like, wow. But you know how it goes with a lot of this kind of stuff. Even if it's like really true, most people like either don't believe it or only care to a certain extent. And then like, okay, well that's interesting, and then next, even though it's like, wow, really? Oh, I did that too quick. I did. Okay. Let's duplicate this one, flip it. So I'll have to go across the top too to give it some focus. Oh shit, didn't mean to do that. You can kind of tell I've been playing the game control a little bit, right? Let me bring this in the game maker, check it out real fast. Just gotta make sure. There we go. Faster website. Alright. I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen yet is Maxie. Must be sleeping late. Oh hey Rufu, raiding. Thanks for the raid, buddy. Didn't realize you were going live today. Would have multi-streamed you. We like to do that. If you're not already following Rufu, go and hit follow now. Gets in a lot of fun stuff on his streams. Has pet projects like a lot of us do in the Sandbox. We have our games that we're making. But then also, like, there's a lot of, just good general talk on the environment itself, like concerns, like how Bjorn was bringing up a little bit earlier. Oh shit, I forgot to put. But see, this kind of is like this is sort of like the control, like, style that I was kind of actually sort of going for, I do want to see this just for the fuck of it. Let's look at it. Yeah, what's it called? Twitch hasn't been that good with the fucking notifications lately. Like I like to check out Nate's streams. Like obviously Rufu, like to go check that out too. But see what magic a little animation does, though, right? Okay, definitely have to come back to this motherfucker. Okay, I can't leave it like that. There's no way I can do that. That's horrible. Like I said, you can tell I could go a little faster than I should be on some level. Okay, why is that move? Oh wait, it's also because I didn't cap off these fucking. That's actually what's happening there. It's not so much that I didn't do the keyframes; I have no keyframes there. So that stuff does definitely make a difference. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cap it off right now because there's just too many pieces there. So that's one of those things. There's a threshold that Game Maker will just break your shit. Like it'll just fall into a puddle. I think like Rogue Zombie mentioned one time. Yeah, see that's Twitch. I think Rogue Zombie, because like I didn't see a notification that Rufu went live. Like I should still see it. I'm still kind of watching the browser and checking stuff out. What's going on? But yeah, I didn't get a notification. So that kind of enrages me, Okay, now this should make it not float away. Why import it again? Let's go and do that. Okay. Yeah, and it was cool. I kind of forgot if Rufu has VODs on or not. So if you're there still, Rufu, you can feel free to chime in. But it was fun. We had a good chat about the alpha announcement this past week here, I guess now. That was a fun show. We got into a lot of the talking points of the Sandbox environment in general. You know. It's been a pretty fucking busy streaming week for me. When I think about it, I'm just like, damn, there's a lot of fucking streams this week. What time is it? Blaze time. Okay, it's almost 10 p.m. What I call Blaze time. Okay, hopefully, tell me let us know if that works or something, because I don't know why that happens. That's pretty obnoxious. Okay, yeah, now it's not melting unless unwanted way. Alright, let's look at you. Alright, I like that those things are glowing really fucking bright. They're gonna be moving. Those are gonna be moving. It's all gonna be moving. It'll be great. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I can get this done. The time I'm allotting here. Okay, let's go back to here. Let's go over here. Let's click that. Now I want to try something here while we're here. Just waiting for... Okay, we'll do that later. Okay, let's connect. Alright. Let me pull up training, and then let's do this. Where are you, buddy? Alright. So, if you've tried this before, you might know what to do. This is the training map for Kukuro, since Marbles is being stupid. You hit exclamation point Kukuro in the chat, like instead of play. You do that, and then that should get you into this. And then you can see there's the commands on the side to kind of let you know what's going on. Like you have exclamation point run. Here, let me do that. Let me go exclamation point run. There you go. I'm running. And like how if I go exclamation point dummy, I should go attack the dummy now. Okay, I'm gonna do this way. Where my guy just fucking took off somewhere. All right, have fun with that. I'm gonna be right back. I need to refill. And then we'll try some of the games here. So give me a moment. Be right back. Okay. So, hopefully everyone's had a chance to check things out here. And let me just do this too. We don't need the music since we have other music. And Okay. I want to try. Just because I haven't done this yet. Because I only did my test by myself. What happens if I hit duel? It's duel time with somebody. It's Keeper and I. That's fun. Alright, Noble's here too. There goes Nate. I know, we'll try the games right now. I like how Woke Zombie is meditating. Getting ready for the impending contest. Hey, we got 10 points. Or 10 experience points there. That's kind of cool. What we expect, no less, from professional, you know, thing there. We're dueling. We're technically dueling right now. Nay and SSK Wolf are training. They're running laps, you know. Radcon Dad's also training. You know, he's just like, fuck this rock, fuck that, fuck this fucking rock, fuck that rock. You know. Alright, let's see what's up with some of these games. Like, you know, I don't really know them as, you know, at all either. Let's go to main menu. I think you're already in, so I don't think you have to, like, do the thing yet, but maybe you do. Let's see. Dungeon raid. The streamer must choose the right viewer at any right moment until enemies in the dungeon are defeated. Okay, may not. Find the color. Show the screen with laser. Okay. Try to isolate yourself every night to save your neighbors. Viewers must cross the screen when avoiding being seen by the streamer. That's when I shoot you. Find and shoot the right target while it tries to camouflage among other viewers. Okay, where's the problem? Uncovered beast before it's too late. I'm kind of just looking through these. Viewer must grow plants in the corner streamer. Viewer must convince streamer to let their country regardless of what the passport. The blade one, I've seen that one. Viewer must fight one-on-one to keep the king in the ring. That might be kind of fun, actually. Stay in safe zone, being hit by the spikes. Viewer must reach the goal. They try to slow down their rivals. That sounds kind of fun, like a race. You know what I mean? Stampede characters, to count them. King's by stream of coordinates. Okay. Dark Rise begun, so demon is evoked. You must by you to win this favor. Okay. Viewer must pass the ball over each other. Let's do this one. Let's try this one. It was like some kind of race. Since, you know, we're doing. Did I start start at one? Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Alright. So, here we go again. So I believe it's exclamation point Kokoro. Should get you in this motherfucker. Okay. One more time. Okay, so now you can go, you look at there's the commands, you know, up top there. So you got hit in the username. So if you want to, you know, smack keeper top shot, you'd go exclamation point hit and then at keeper top shot. Up. All right. Now, okay, we press space to start the race. So I think we got everyone who is down to play right now. I'll give it one more moment and we'll try this. Since Marbles doesn't believe in math right now. Alright, here we go. Set. Run, 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 run. Let's see. I'm going to try hitting. This skill. Let's try it. What happens if I do this? Oh, I totally whacked you, dude. Oh wow, that was hilarious. Oh my god. Okay. Let's try to do it. What does up do? Okay, up didn't do anything. Okay. Oh. Oh, Radcon Dad. Nailed me. Nice. Wicked. Oh yeah, so let me record this. You know, so we have the Kokoro races. That's pretty funny. Okay. That's pretty funny. Do you want to try that one again, or you want to try another game? I'll give a moment for lag to see what everyone says. Oh, that's cool. It pops up on screen. That's pretty fucking sweet. Yeah. Should we do it again? Try another game. Okay, let's redo it. Let's do it again. Cause yeah, I'm not. This is kind of. I mean, I played some Kokoro. I think like Game Dizzy has done it, and so it's like marbles. So we have to do this every fucking time. If you want to jump in that motherfucker. See, there you go. There's a little thing over there in the bottom. And then okay. Well, let's just try to do exclamation how to play. There it goes. Other players, okay. Hit other players to knock them down and help your friends to get up as soon as possible. Oh, okay, so like we can hit up. Okay, like how I knocked over Keeper, like someone else could have picked him up, or like, you know what I mean? Okay, that makes sense. Okay, and so if I fell over, I had to hit up. So if you get knocked over, do exclamation point up. You can help other people by doing exclamation point up space and their name. So that makes sense. Okay. Does that make sense, everyone, or at least a little bit more sense? Moment to figure it out while I take a toke. I like how how to play spam the chat too. Gosh, I feel a little satisfaction. Alright, let's give it a roll. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Bam! Knocked over Boxmaker Mark. Let me see if I can help him up. I'll try that. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, so like who's down right now? Don't worry, Radcon Dad. I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you. There you go. Oh shit. I just helped you. Knock me down, dude. That's fine. It's fine. Let's see if this works. Yeah, see? Okay, yeah, just if you get knocked down, just an exclamation point up and you can get back up again. Someone's better knock Keeper. You know, if they want him to stop. Okay, there you go. Alright. Oh yeah, there we go. There you go, Keeper. Oh, I got 55 points on that motherfucker. And then it looks like, who is that? Voxmaker Mark. Looks like number 2. Alright, Mr. Voxmaker Mark. And some of you who are winning right now, like if you haven't already won the whitelist for the Goblin battle cards, you'll be put on that too. So I'll let you know. Like, 'cause I kind of forget right now, and it's just like, you know, there's only so many of us. It's not that hard to keep track of. So, all right, what do we think? What do we think about that? Want to try a different game? Let's try a different game, right? Let's see. That's pretty fun though, you know. Count them all. Okay, let's see. Alright, let's try the blade one. This is pretty fun. And this one you have to either go to the left or the right. So exclamation point A goes left, exclamation point D goes right, and the blade is going to go on one side or the other. Hey, Escape Room Artist, welcome. Since Marbles is broken right now and doesn't want to do math for us, we're doing Kukuro today, Escape Room Artist. So you do exclamation point Kukuro to jump in there, like it kind of says up there on top, on the top right side of the thing over there. And so on this one, you choose which side, left or right. So exclamation point A goes left, exclamation point D goes right, and then there'll be a countdown timer. And remember, there's lag, so you're gonna have to calculate the lag in terms of what your choice is gonna be, and then how much time you have actually left. So this could be a little challenging, but we'll see. So I do remember this one. I have played this one a little bit. See how it goes. I'll have to actually do this. Alright, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna go on the other side. Oh, I don't know. I'm kind of feeling just staying here with the Escape Room Artist right now. So I said it's like 30-ish seconds you got. Alright, Radcon Dad, Voxmaker Mark, Wiki YouTube Keeper, staying on the right. Oh no, here it comes. I think we're dead. I think we're fucking dead. Bam! We're dead. Exclamation point A to go left, Radcon Dad, and exclamation point D goes to the right. So right now it's between Keeper Top Shot, Radcon Dad, Voxmaker Mark. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Well, here it comes. Looks like Keeper's gonna be our winner. Oh, yeah, Keeper. You did all, but you did die the second time. So that's what I mean by the lag. You gotta watch out for the lag. All right, let's try one again. We'll do these a couple times because I know it's like the first time for a lot of us.